Ooh, that's not what the menu screen was last time I loaded it up. Ahoy there, mateys. Welcome back to the first piece of Reflect Studios horror that I've put on the main channel since the video. This is Dead Signal. Dead Signal is the 2023 release from Reflect Studios, which is the studio that made Welcome to the Game 2. If you've been watching this channel, then you know that Welcome to the Game 2 is the reason why I keep a gun in the shower. This is a series of horror games, for the very few who don't know, that are super unique, very strange, very, very difficult, and to me at least, incredibly scary. Scariest games I've ever played. So scary that there are times where I'm like, do I even want to play them? Like, I very happily took a break from these games in the last 10 months, but I knew that eventually I was gonna have to come back, because as some of you may or may not know, Welcome to the Game 3, Simon's Debt, comes out this October. October 17th, I believe. And I have to play it. There actually is another game between Welcome to the Game 2 and Dead Signal. It's called Scrutinized, and I actually played it on the second channel this last couple of weeks as part of the Reflect Studios training arc that I went on. I'll put a link to that video here. Scrutinized is kind of like a bottle episode in and of itself, but it seems pretty clear because of the Welcome to the Game 3 teaser that Scrutinized will have a lore tie-in, which is why I played it. And from the little bit that I know about this game, I am certain that this is lore relevant. Because, to let you in on a secret, I have never seen any Let's Plays of this game. I don't know anything about the strategy or the guide or anything. All I know is that it's based off of I'm on observation duty, actually. You're not looking for keys, you're looking for discrepancies in security cameras and shit like that. And the other thing about it is that I have actually played 30 minutes of it. Because a couple of weeks ago, I began recording this Let's Play and got 30 minutes in before concluding this is the most overwhelming and stressful shit ever, and I was completely incapable of making any commentary that was at all coherent or fun to listen to. So I just quit out the game and decided I would come back after playing Scrutinized, because it's a fucking lot. So yeah, I guess I start now. I have heard that this is the easiest of the Reflect Studios games, but it is still significantly difficult. Normal. As of 2021, there are over 85 million security cameras in the United States alone. More than half are easily breached. They monitor businesses, public parks, mass transportation, and even your homes. The act of placing hidden cameras in such areas is also common. In fact, there is a whole business behind it. This presents a monetization option for shady individuals and organizations that operate behind the shadows of the darknet. You happen to work for one of them called Vivex, run by The Shade, your employer. You are tasked in appeasing your employer by monitoring the CamSpy network, a network of hacked and hidden cameras. You are to report anything of interest to satisfy your customers. But time is money, and you must meet your hourly quota or face termination. Being the entrepreneur that The Shade is, he has noticed that you live in a sketchy part of the city and has decided to take advantage of this. You are also to deliver packages to tenants in your apartment complex throughout your shift. Get ready, your shift is about to begin. Should be a smooth night, right? So already, I'm just gonna start. Whatever I had to say, I'll say it later. So I think this is the first game by Reflect that's been made in Unreal Engine. And at the very least, you can tell that from the controls. For one thing, this is also the first game where you're allowed to sprint. I liked the old apartment better. This place looks... Oh, the hardwood floors are kind of delightful, though. I do like that. F to open doors. And the doors don't automatically close. That's a first. Okay, so the way that these games work is that, really, a bit of constructive criticism here. The worst part of every single game made by Reflect Studios is always the first run, because the introduction and the exposition and the tutorial is usually really convoluted, and you have to learn as you go, and because of that, you will always die horribly. So just know there's going to be a lot of jump scares in this, and I'll be here with you, just screaming at them. Oh my gosh, we've got like a Tim Burton bathtub. January of 1947. It's a very old calendar. Wow, this place is shitty. The tutorial was not lying when it said sketchy part of town. Press F to hide. No shower curtain even. You could peek. I mean, I guess you could do that in the other game too, but this seems like it provides no stealth whatsoever. Okay, get up, get out. How do I move? X. Okay, X is how you leave. Okay, so the reason why this game completely overwhelmed me the first time I played it is because a lot of shit happens on this computer when you sit down. So I'm basically just gonna throw this first run for exposition purposes. Man, the environment's like kind of flickering weird in here. Maybe I can fix that in my graphic settings. All right, let's see this shit. Would you like to play the tutorial? Yes, I'll do that again. Welcome to the Vivex organization, recruit. This process is to help you understand the ADOS CAMSPY network system. Shit, this darknet surveillance ring has an HR. Great. During your shift, you're responsible for monitoring the cameras that were assigned to you. To navigate the camera network, simply click on the arrows. You can also hit the associated arrow keys on your keyboard or A and D. Okay. While monitoring the cameras, you are to report anything of interest. To begin a report, use the File Report button on the left side of the screen. To file a report, you must select an appropriate category associated with the event you see. After you selected a category, hit the Send button. So, access point, hack, high value, defense, peep, and suspicious. I don't know what any of those mean, really. Oh no, it tells me. It tells me right here. Access point is open windows and doors. A hack is an electronic item, such as phones. High value is if there's a credit card, wallet, or package out in the open. Defense is if there are weapons or dogs, etc. Peep is if there are people showering or sleeping, or etc. Suspicious is if there are people, bags, or etc. Okay. While we try to use the latest darknet technologies at the Vivex organization, there are some rare limitations. You sadly happen to fall into that limitation living in that old brick building. So we have sent you a signal booster device which should be located somewhere in your apartment. Okay, a signal booster. Although not required, but strongly recommended, this device will greatly decrease the time it takes for you to file reports, repair cameras, etc. Pick this device up and place it in one of the hallways. The stronger the strength, the faster your actions will be. So this is going to be like the VPN from Welcome to the Game 2, where you pick it up and you place it on the walls, but it's not for making money, it's for Wi-Fi. Okay. So find a green spot to get the fastest Wi-Fi. At the end of each hour during your shift, you must meet the required amount of quota points. This thing up here, 0 out of 3. Okay, now that looks like Scrutinized. And it's 10 p.m. right now. I think, thank God, time is frozen when you're taking the tutorial. For a second, I thought I was on the clock. The icon in the top right corner of your screen represents how many quota points you have versus the amount you need for the hour. Every time you file a successful report or deliver a package, you will get a quota point. Quota points will roll over to the next hour if you exceed the required amount. Okay, so what this says to me is that every hour I need to find 3 anomalies to report on the cameras. And then at the beginning of the hour, I need 3 more. But if I find 4 in 1 hour, then I start the next hour with one of the 3 already taken care of. Okay, that's helpful. It seems you have also been assigned package delivery duty. That's great. Your help with this will help the Vivex organization grow. The icon in the top right corner of the screen represents how many packages you have missed delivery for, missed too many, and faced termination. So miss 3 packages and you die. So this is the second plate to spin. We have to go through the apartment complex and deliver packages. You will receive a message from your employer when a new package is ready for delivery. The packages are ready via drone to the rooftop of your location. Delivered via drone. At Vivex, we always pay our employees. The icon in the top right corner of the screen will show you your current DOS coin balance. You will earn DOS coin each time you file a correct report, and you can use DOS coin to get upgrades to help you. Okay, I am curious to see what the upgrades are. Can I finally get a gun in this game? At Vivex, your safety is our #1 concern. That is why we have installed a SavTech keypad security system at your location. The 5-digit code in the top right corner of the screen represents the keypad's current code. The code will be updated periodically throughout your shift. Be sure to update the code on the keypad. The keypad auto-unlocks anytime the code is updated or when the door is opened. That's fucking sucks. So my door will automatically unlock anytime my employer changes the 5-digit passcode. That is so stupid. That is the least safety measure I've ever heard. As explained earlier, the signal booster's current strength will be shown here. That's helpful. However, the signal booster will sometimes lose its signal strength. When this occurs, pick it back up and find another location to place it. Just like, actually, no, not like any. The VPNs were consistent, but that's the reason why I would have to go out and change it. Here you can access the Dark Drop storefront. This will allow you to purchase upgrades with the Dustcoin you earn. During your shift, associates of the VVEX network will need to communicate with you. The icon in the top center of the screen will open up your messages application. Each camera is tied to a location. The text in the top left of the screen represents the camera's current location. House, living room. This concludes our orientation. Thank you for being a part of the VVEX network. We look forward to having you grow with us and be part of this organization. Okay, so before I hit exit, I'm just going to say some texts are about to come in from the employer and from other people, and they are lore relevant texts. So we're basically just going to sacrifice the efficacy of this run to read all of them and make sure we know what's going on. So I'm not going to mess around with the signal booster, the VPN connection thing that they talked about. Exit. Shade, my employer has already texted me. No dicking around tonight. Get shit done. I do think it's kind of funny that in most of the games that we play, like Welcome to the Game 2, we were a journalist, noble cause. We'll deal with that in a moment. Scrutinized, we were kind of a vigilante trying to catch criminals. This game, we're just a fucking sleazebag asshole who's making a buck. Oh, look, there's a luggage there. I can... Packages, wallets, credit cards. Maybe I can mark this as being a high-value package. Yeah, this game, we're just a fucking criminal. We are a bad guy this game, and that's crazy. None other games have been like that. Messages time. First, let's begin with our employer. Oh, that's us. We have an anime PFP that says, and our name is She Doesn't Love Me. And we just say whatever due to our boss. Okay, so there's this other guy named Lotus. One thing at a time. The shade says, what the fuck is this? Keep looking. So apparently the package was not important. Lotus says, good evening, love. I hope you didn't forget about me. Be sure to send me reports of any high-value items I can acquire. As always, I will pay you for your reports more than VVEX will. So this already right here, this is a veiled interest. This is somebody else who is not working for our boss. We do not work for them, and they want us to report shit that they can steal. I'll see what I can do. Remember what I told you before. If I don't meet my hourly quota, I get fired, and I don't want to disappoint. It's already 10:06. You don't want to disappoint Lady Lotus either. Lady Lotus. What is that supposed to mean? So I'm assuming if we don't send shit to Lady Lotus, we will die. Now then, Axe Crypt. Yo, it's Axe. I remember you saying that you were looking to earn more DOS coins, so I went ahead and installed CryptoPick for you. Just click on any hackable device, such as a laptop, phone, or tablet, to scan and start the hack. However, if you try to hack the device, you can no longer report it to the Shade. Alright, good luck, bro. So, wait, if we find electronic devices in the camera, we can hack them, apparently. And start Bitcoin mining off of them. With something called CryptoPick. Holy shit, this, you know, now that I'm looking at it in its totality again, this does seem like it's a lot more than Welcome to the Game 2. Are you sure this game's easier, Adam? This is storage units, and then in one of the storage units, I'm pretty sure there is, yes, the Red Room. I think that this is the Red Room from Welcome to the Game 1, actually. Noises. Get up. Get up. How do I press X to get up? Okay, I'm letting myself get a little too jittery now. Okay, there's the signal booster. We're not gonna mess with that. Let me see if I can do something about these flickering lights. Quality, maybe? That helped a little bit. So the door's locked. That's really nice that we can just have the door locked. I kind of wish I could take some more time to walk around the apartment, but I get that that's gonna be difficult. There's one more text that I'm waiting for, though, that I know is coming. And there it is. Hello, Ronald. What a stupid fucking name. I know you don't know me, but let's just say that I know you. It seems that we have a conundrum. You work for Vivix. I'm reading one thing, which is a competitor to me and my organization. In fact, I've been keeping my eyes on you for a while now, and the work you've been doing is impressive. But all good things have to come to an end. I hope you are ready for an exciting night tonight. Let's just say I have some friends coming your way to pay you a visit. Who the fuck are you? Okay, so, that's your boy. That's your dark web shadow billionaire, Adam, Dark Adam, antagonist from the first game. And so immediately we begin texting our employer. I just got this random message from someone calling himself Adam. He knew my real name, and he said he's sending company my way. Do you know who this is? This is not good. He is a serious problem. I know a guy who had a run-in with him before, and he owes me a favor. Let me contact him, and I'll have him message you. Okay, so now we are awaiting more texts, because fucking the Noir, which is the cult that Adam is the leader of, they have decided that they want to fuck with us. Purely because, well shit, I guess it's business this time. Oh, you could turn off the lights? Fuck. Which probably means the power outages can happen too. And I do not know where the breaker is. Oh, this looks important. Urgent, as we strive to ensure the safety of our residents, we must inform you on an alarming update. We've noticed that some tenants are turning off the brake safety for the elevator on the rooftop. Yes, we know it makes the elevator much faster. However, it can cause a serious fault in the cable system, which leads the elevator to fall freely. That could lead to a serious accident, which will cause... There's a fucking elevator death in this game? They can just drop the elevator when you're in it? Oh, it's like my fucking worst nightmare. I hate elevators. Shit. I don't like that. Okay, here it is. It's fucking Clint. Clint from Welcome to the Game 2. The player character is now DMing us. And now I will... Let me just check the cams again real quick before I read that to see if there's anything suspicious I can report. Yeah, there he is. Feed me lore. Oh, shit. Our cams can get hacked and we have to repair them. I'm assuming that this happens faster if you, you know, the signal booster down, which I neglected to do. Yeah, this is a fucking pain in the ass, and I think if I take my finger off space, it might reset. Now it's done. Okay, anything sus in the cameras? God, this is just people... These are people's homes just scattered throughout the city. These are not even in this building. We're just monitoring them. And there's a fucking lot of them. Data center, motel, house, laundromat, parking garage, storage lot. Fuck, man. Okay, let's get reading. Clint, I just got the details from the Shade about the whole Adam situation. First, I want to start off by saying that the type of work you do is pathetic and disgusting. The only reason I'm helping you right now is because I owe the Shade a favor. Name's Clint. Okay, that's interesting. I don't know, for the lore reasons, what that favor would be. I've had to run with Adam in the past, and it was one of the worst nights of my life. Same. I am alive today, but you don't want to know what I had to do for that. Adam likes to play games with his prey, like some sort of twisted game show host. He has a massive audience on the darknet that pay a lot of money to view his shows, and that is just one of the many fucked things that he does. From what I hear on the back channels, the associates that do most of his dirty work are Lucas and Noir. Guess who's coming back for this game? Now, they just won't straight up come and kill you. Adam likes to play games, and luckily for you, there are rules. I've dealt with them before and heard some things have changed. So let me explain to you. Do you have a flashlight? Be sure to get it. Fuck, there's a flashlight? Let's go find that right now. Wait, can I take this camera? No. TV remote. Would it be in my bedroom? It's me right now. That's actually me breathing. Oh, you can hide under the bed? Okay, you can't peek when you're in the bed. That seems like a much better hiding spot than the fucking bathtub. Oh, the door is unlocked. Real quick, let's go ahead and do something about that. 05692 is the new code. Okay, so that'll hopefully stay locked for a bit. Flashlight. Where's the fucking flashlight? I need to find it before the power goes out. Fucking know where the flashlight is. Shit, man. I'm just gonna go back to the computer. I don't know where to find it. Is it under the signal booster? No? You know what? Fuck it. Hang on. Let's go out real quick. Just putting this anywhere is better than putting it nowhere, but it won't even... Fuck. Okay. So there's no stairs in this game. It's a fucking elevator. Let's go ahead, just slap this on any floor. We're on floor 9. Just go to floor 8. Slap it on the wall and go back up. A locked perspective when you're in the elevator. Okay, maybe I could have put it outside on the first floor. Can I at least get like a yellow spot here? Gonna be hearing a lot of that. Alright, just throw it down. Red's fine. Back to floor 9. Fuck, this... There's a lot more going on in this game. Apparently there's a rooftop, too. Okay, 05692, right? Can't use my keypad. Okay, maybe that'll help. Internet by a whole iota. Back to the text. Never found the flashlight. Awesome. From what I hear, his associates Lucas and the Noir do his shit for him. Now, they won't straight up come and kill you. You have a flashlight, be sure to get it. Lucas, he is a professional hitman. His choice of weapon is mostly a suppressed pistol, but I have heard lately that he's begun using a rifle. I was informed that you have a security system. Good. Make sure that door is locked at all times when you are inside. I just realized it's 10:48 and I've made 0 reports. We're totally gonna get fucked here. But I'm just gonna read this lore out and then we'll start a new run. If he can't get in, however, he will resort to other methods. This is where the rifle comes into play. Be sure to keep an eye out inside your apartment for a bright red laser. If you see this, avoid it at all costs and get to cover. Do you have anywhere to hide? If you do, hide and wait him out. If you turn the lights off, he will give up faster and won't stick around as long. And whatever you do, don't leave your flashlight on when you are running around. That will just give him a clear shot. I would suggest turning your flashlight on and off in very short bursts. Noir. Okay, I've heard that this is totally different. The Noir is some sort of weird cult. The 2 individuals that Adam mostly uses are a male and female. I still don't know their names. They're pretty secretive. They like to operate in the dark, hence the name. They are almost like ninjas. They just appear and disappear out of nowhere, regardless of any sort of security system you have in place. If you leave your lights on, the odds of them appearing around you is low, but not 0. So you will want to keep an eye out for them as well. Be sure to check everywhere in your apartment. They can be sneaky. If you see them, you must play their little game, depending on which one you see. If you see the male, you need to shine your flashlight on him, then turn around and face the other way for 10 seconds. Don't get too close, keep your distance. If you see the female, though, she operates differently. She will want you to come closer to her, like really close. Get 2 to 3 feet in front of her, but not too close or she'll kill you. Be sure not to run in her presence. Once you are close to her, you will want to turn around and stay completely still. Do not move, wait another 10 seconds or so, and then you should be safe. That's about it. Good luck. Actually, I don't give 2 shits if you die or not. That's kind of hilarious that that Clint has a personality now and we can talk to him. Okay, here's the shade saying, I have a package in this room that needs to be delivered to room 9C. You have 30 minutes to complete this. The package is being dropped off now at the rooftop via drone. This fucking sucks. This is horrible. This is incorrigibly bad. We've got 3 different employers who are all making us do different shit for them. There's Lucas, there's 2 different noir interests at work, and I still haven't found the fucking flashlight. Okay, he's probably just gonna cut to black once it hits 11 p.m. and I've made no reports, and just say, you're fired. That's my guess. Okay, yeah, there's 1 minute left. Is anything obvious? Oh, there's a person in this room. Okay. File that report. People, send. Hey, look, I'm doing my job, kind of. Hey, listen, I know this isn't your normal night, but you missed your hourly quota. I'll let it slide just this once. Oh, okay. So they gave me a grace period. Which, unfortunately, means I have to keep playing the game. What was that noise? What was that noise? Fuck, man. Okay, room 9C. A package needs to be delivered to room 9C. Where I think I pick up the packages on the rooftop. Is that what he said? Okay. Fucking hell. That's the room I need to deliver to. Get to the rooftop, get the package. I'm guessing R is roof. That's how these things work, right? God, this apartment building is so fucking grimy. It feels so real. It's like, did you go to a real building and just scan it to make this environment? Everything about it is just disgusting. I can smell the wallpaper, and it smells like cigarettes. Oh my god. Am I crazy, or is this game, are these games supposed to be like Chicago? Is that what they're built after? And that must be the package. I don't know. This just looks like a generic. This could be Gotham City for all I fucking know. Okay, did I read that there's something about like a handbrake up here? Wait. Okay, keep that on. That's a brake that stops the elevator from just going into free fall, I think. Okay, package goes to 9C. That's the end of the hall on my hallway. They're giving me an easy one. My shade kind of seems like a nice guy. I mean, despite working in some horrifying criminal industry like this, but he's giving me a second chance. Okay. 9C. Package dropped. Are you happy? Did I do it right? I thought I saw someone. Close the door. Let's check real quick. I hate that little 360 does. It's still 05692. So let's go ahead and do that. I hope it makes a noise when they change the password on me. Okay. 1 of 4 quota met. I don't know if my package has been received by the Shade yet, or the Shade's client. Man, it's not easy to tell what you're looking for in this game. This is definitely repairing faster, though. Probably because I placed the VPN, even in just a bad spot. The signal booster. I'm gonna call it the VPN, like always. I hope you know that. So Lucas has a fucking sniper rifle now, apparently. That's awesome. Report high-value items to Lotus. I don't know how to do that. Here, check this out. This is, the upgrades in the game. Oh, and there's expensive ones, too. Artificial camera scan. Software tool that will scan all active cameras and highlight cameras with active events. 1 times use software scan. Okay, you can buy the whole thing for 100, or you can buy 1 use for 25 each. Am I still safe? Still haven't found a fucking flashlight. Okay, so other upgrades. So you can get automatic AI scans. Code glyph. Having a hard time catching when the key code changes? Install this and get an audio alert when it does. Okay, I want that, for sure. And that also confirms that it will not make a noise by default. Instacam fix. Or like a root crack. I'm gonna tell myself that that noise was nothing. I'm not gonna flinch. All cam fix. XDR557B. The latest satellite boosting technology is the latest achievement in reducing the amounts of dead signals. What are dead signals? I know it's the name of the game, but why is that important? Looking to monitor temperature changes inside of a room. This has you covered. Latest in thermal sensor technology. Why would... I guess temperature changes could mean, like, detecting a human presence. And then finally, latest in the line of FLIR laser light sensor series. Get notified when a laser is nearby. It's fucking funny. Okay, so unless I'm mistaken, there is no reason for me to be leaving the room right now. Just get on my cameras. Find Waldo. Where are the... Okay. The cameras are the entire computer. I'm stupid. Was that launching machine like that? I don't know. I wonder what that dude creeping in the bathroom was doing. Wow, this is just awful. This is just fucking hellish, isn't it? In conclusion, I don't see shit. Client received the package. Good job. Good. I made a little bit of money for that, too. Check my house. Am I safe? Are the fucking ninjas here? That is actually really funny to me that the protagonist from Welcome to the Game 2 drops in and basically just talks from first-hand experience about all the shit he had to put up with. And he's like, now these guys operate differently. This guy likes his pistol, but now he has bought a rifle. Like, I wonder if Clint will ever come back as a playable protagonist. Shit, maybe he's the main guy in Game 3. I don't think I see any, what was it, fancy, high value electronics that I could sell to Lotus. And I also don't know what happens if you upset Lotus. And I also don't know what the fuck DeFalco is. Apparently there's something called DeFalco. It said so in the difficulty setting. And also, I'm pretty sure that this game had an update last year where you can play a nightmare difficulty that adds the breather. So I will not be doing that. Shit, man. Maybe I'm just really bad at knowing what to report, but there's nothing in here. If nothing's going on, maybe I should go out and try to move the VPN signal booster. I wish I had like a fucking pager in this game. Alright, let's get out of here. Close that shit behind me, though, even though I can't lock it. Ugh. Oh, duels, you are my lifeblood. Floor 8 is where I dropped the signal booster. We'll go on a little side quest and see if we can find a better one. For real? Okay, it's on the wall just on my left, I know that. Okay, get me the fuck out of here. Oh my god, I was so expecting like a hand to reach through and grab the door or something. Fuck, man, I need to find that flashlight. Shit, get me out of here. Okay. Yellow. I would consider that. Eviction notice. God, there's fucking lore sprinkled everywhere. It's just like Welcome to the Game 2. We'll settle for yellow and then get back to where we came from before the fucking light goes out in my place. Fucking hands sweating. come on! Hug the wall. Hug the wall. First door on the left. Spam F. Spam F. Oh. This game has sudden frame drops, and I can never tell if it's just my computer being a shitbox or if the fucking jump scare's loading. 05692 is still the code. Where is the fucking flashlight? I am not playing games, man. Let's check the cameras to see if there's any easy ones. Because there's only 10 minutes left in the night. Signal is moderate. I'll take it. Dog! Okay, so defense. Good boy. That's 2 out of 4. I guess as the nights go on, you have to find more reports. Good boy. The achievement is literally called Good Boy. Report checks out. Good job. Rose said, yup, that's a dog. Hello. That's the fucking Undertaker right there. Suspicious. What the fuck is this guy doing? Is this his house? It's fucking weird. What the fuck is this? Keep looking. What are you talking about? There's a guy right there. Is this a fucking ghost? Check apartment. What did he say? Hide? Dude, it's fucking hard scoping me. Honestly, it is kind of reassuring to know that, Lucas is in another building and not here. Holy shit, dude, there's probably a jump scare in this game where you just get fucking shot in the head sitting at your desk. That's gonna be fucking terrifying. Okay, let's think. The tutorial said that he'll go away faster if the lights are off. I left all the lights on, so I'm gonna count to 30 and then go back. But we are totally failing this night. We are not gonna get enough reports. Okay, let's go. Fucking hell, he's still there? Alright, for science. Fucking shoot me. Okay. Total events spawned 22. You're fucking crazy. There were 22 events, and I saw like 3 of them. Okay, wait, this is important. I can extrapolate meta from this. If there were 22 events in 2 hours, that means roughly 10 minimum per hour. Likely 10 minimum per hour, because I know I didn't make it to the end of the second hour. So that means I only need to find 3 of the 10, so the game is giving me cushion time for messing things up. 10 in an hour means it's pretty unlikely that there are 2 at a time. So if I find 1, that's probably all there is to see at that time. Okay. Yeah, it says Nightmare, must complete normal mode, but I saw the fucking update, man. That shit adds the breather. The breather is a fucking bonus antagonist in this game. Sorry for suiciding there, but we were gonna get fired from our job in like 2 minutes anyhow, and I wanted to see what the bullet jump scare was so that it wouldn't be as scary later. Okay, for real now, find the flashlight. It would make sense for it to be, like, in this room, right? Because there was nothing else in here. Also, does the game not start till you sit at your desk? Because it was 10 a.m. Wait. Oh, it's fucking vertical! There it is! God, I can't believe it took me ages to find. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that it also has a battery life in this game. It is 10 p.m. sharp. I'm assuming once I hit no, the game is live. We're live. Okay. I'm gonna instantly begin meta-slaving. Let's go find a green spot for the signal booster. Fuck, I didn't check what the passcode was. 21891. I didn't even matter. Okay, maybe we'll get really lucky and find one in the hallway. Yellow is acceptable. What's going on here? Are you... I don't know what that's about. The game does not like when I'm on this hallway, so we'll just drop it there. Yellow's acceptable. No, I'm not gonna settle for that. I've got a flashlight. The game has just begun. I'm gonna find a green spot. So apparently there's some kind of risky strategy where you can go to the rooftop and turn off the elevator brake, and that's just gonna allow you to, you know, go flying. Green! Excellent! That lets the elevator descend much faster. That's very, very interesting. I wonder what scenarios I would want to use that in. Because it sounds fucking awful. I would hate to be in this elevator and just have it go flying right down to the first floor and die. Which is why I'm certain Adam has put that in this game. Oh, good, I left the door open. That's cool. Good, I remembered it. Adam texts aren't even in yet. Internet is strong. Find me suspicious activity. What are the different genres again? Open doors and windows, laptops and phones, packages and wallets and credit cards, guns, dogs. This room's weird because it feels like it moves a little bit when you look at it. Well, I gots to be making money so I can get my defenses up. Hey, Adam. Apparently my name is Ronald. What were the rules for the noir again? The woman, you have to get right up in her face and then turn around. The guy, you just treat it like Welcome to the Game 2, where you just turn around and count to 10. Oh, and also don't sprint around the woman. I wonder what would happen if I just was really far away from her and began sprinting. Like, she can have like a fucking run up and smack me in the face with a hammer animation. Locker A, locker B. Man, that's so freaky that the canon location of the Red Room is just in a storage unit. Like, it's so believable. Car keys. That's value, right? Let's try it. This report's good. See what else you can find. All right. Good. We found something. Did we get paid for that? How about packages? Is there a package yet for me to pick up? No, not yet. I don't think I'm gonna keep notes in this like I did for Scrutinized to like mark what is not valuable. I think I'm just gonna have to remember. And I don't think it'll be too difficult to remember. This game ends at 5 a.m. I think, by the way. So it's theoretically perfectly beatable. It's just 5 hours. And there's a really high skill ceiling too. It's... Package needs to be delivered. Okay. You have 45 minutes to complete. Room 10B. We'll go do that. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a really high skill ceiling to this. That's one of the things that I really liked about Welcome to the Game 2. Scrutinized kind of feels like... I guess there is a degree of skill to it, and sorry if you haven't seen Scrutinized. I'm just going to talk as if you know the game or you just watched me play it these last couple weeks, because it's still on my mind. Scrutinized, it wasn't... There's an easy way to cheat in Scrutinized, and that's basically just by, how do you say? In Scrutinized, you can just cheat by Googling whether or not people are innocent or guilty and stuff like that. In Welcome to the Game 2, though, you have become the gameplay. There is no way to cheese that game. It's cheese-proof. And this is another game that I feel like is cheese-proof in that sense, where you can't just like search where is the thing gonna be. You can't just go on your computer and search where are the things on the camera's gonna be. You have to look for them and notice them. And if you don't do that, then you die. But at the same time, what's great is that it's not only is it cheese-proof, but it also really rewards skill and repetitive playing. Welcome to the game 2, you learn where the click points are on pages, you learn the patterns. Why are the lights out? Okay, maybe some of the rooms just are always at lights out. Package dropped. Go back home. But like in this game, I can already imagine how high the skill ceiling must be. If you just have every single possible anomaly memorized, and up to 10 can spawn in 1 hour, you could get all 10 in that first hour, and just have them roll over for the next 2 hours while you go out like money grinding and stuff. Did I seriously leave my door open again? God. What I mean to say is that this game has a very high skill ceiling, is what it looks like. And I don't know if I'm ever gonna hit it. Because, I mean, I won't be shy about saying this. I don't know if I'm going to beat this one. At the very least, I do not know if I'm going to beat it before Welcome to Game 3. Because when Welcome to the Game 3 comes out, I'm like, morally obligated to play it day 1. I don't know if you'll see an episode day 1, because it takes time to edit, of course, and also because I might just be dog shit, but I have to play that game. I'm just too damn curious. Although, to be totally honest, this game does feel a lot like it is Welcome to the Game 3 already. The same protagonists, same antagonists. Maybe they just didn't want to market it as a sequel, because then people would feel like they were missing something. There's shadows moving in the corner there. I think there's a person in the room. Can I report this? No, this report is not it. Well, what's happening then? People sleeping, maybe? Bathing? No. Well, I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe it's a ghost. Oh, and have I hit my quota? I have hit the report quota for the first hour. This brings me great joy. Oh, looks like the code has changed on me. What's it now? 42763. Check cams. Maybe we can find something expensive to give to the Lotus Lady now. Because I don't know what happens if you disobey her, but she made it sound like she was going to kill me. I also feel like she's British, which is just extra scary. Look how fast that repair speed is. That's delightful. Man, I really hope there's not going to be a time where I mouse over to the red room and there's some dude getting his face torn off. That shit's supposed to be pay-per-view. Why do I get a free viewing of it? Report is no... Okay, no. Client received package. Good. So that's good. And then I sent in 2 false reports, which he didn't appreciate, but I didn't get fired over it. So, we're cool. A laptop. Oh, wait, I double-clicked on it, now I'm hacking it. I don't have the option to hack it. Fuck it, let's try to hack it. Oh. Wait, I just hacked a guy! I just gave him the fucking skull and everything! So now I can mine Bitcoin off of it. That's so fucking funny! That's so dude, this game's actually kind of hilarious. You play as the bad guys from Welcome to the Game 2, basically. It's like playing the other side of the coin. That's cathartic as hell. Let's get a little strategic. I'm gonna turn out some flashlights, some lights in the room, so that so that Lucas doesn't linger as long when he comes by. And I also haven't even seen the noir yet, so this will apparently entice them to come more often. But Lucas seems like he's gonna be the more prevalent threat. Okay, now that I've hacked it, I probably want to keep it there. I don't know, we'll see if it goes away on its own. Dude, I'm mining Bitcoin off of some poor dude's computer. Or wait, is it just a flat amount? I don't think it's gonna actually go up. Yeah, it may not go up anymore. So maybe I do want to report that now. Now that I've gone and just pilfered his entire crypto wallet. Or is the computer gone now? I think it's gone now. Yeah, where's the cam that it was on? Yeah, it's gone. Okay. Well, I hit my quota for first hour. Lotus says, send me reports of any high-value items. I don't know how to do that. Maybe I, like, right-click next time I see a high-value item. No noir, no noirette. Dude, Green VPN pays back in dividends. I feel unstoppable with internet this fast. I get instant replies on the reports. It's great. Although I don't like how my character decides to just breathe heavily now and then. Thought that light bulb was a noir man. Can I turn off this lamp right here? I can. Every single light is toggleable. That's cool. Although I don't know if it's providing me with any real benefit. Oh, okay. Dead body. People and body parts. Suspicious. Send. That report will do. Keep them coming. I'm getting kind of good at this. Now that I'm kind of like through the initial shock, this is kind of fun. I really didn't think I'd be saying this. Because even Scrutinized was interesting, but I don't think I ever felt like excited or like joyful as I was playing it. It was just kind of dreadful. Because there were so many unknown variables and it really felt like there was no way to defend yourself. But in this, I'm in my lane. I'm working towards getting more defenses. Scrutinized did not give you enough to do with your DOS coin, I felt like. I think it needed more ways to have defense in that game. You should have been allowed to have like an alarm system or, I don't know, maybe a gun for 250 DOS coin. Adam, can you please add a gun to one of your games? I really want to have a gun in one of these games. Body part is still there. The lights will stay on this time. It fucking got me, but I'm fucking ready to just get right back into it. This one's fun. Okay, I wonder if maybe the hit spawned in one of the other rooms and I didn't do a good enough job to check it. The flashlight's moved. Wait, the fucking flashlight moves its spawn location? Adam, you dirty dog. Signal boost. 63223. Okay, well, we gotta find the flashlight. There it is. And now we gotta find the green spot. I'm gonna choose to believe that the noir cannot spawn in when you are just starting out. I really hate how unintuitive the elevator buttons are. They do not move in the direction I think they would. I guess it's odds on one side, even on the other. That makes a little more sense. Yellow. Okay, so once the player begins panting, you actually can't sprint again until he catches his breath. It's a little annoying, but I can work with it. I should not get in the habit of sprinting, though, because I can see myself losing a run to, like, sprinting around a corner and then seeing Noir Lady, and she says, like, red light, green light, and then I die. I wonder if I can go to the first floor and, like, see the exit. Or a lobby. Maybe there's a lobby in this one. Fuck, maybe I can just leave. Maybe there's an end where I can just leave the building and go have a good life. I'll read some of this. Starters and soups. Why is... There's a Chinese menu taped to the door. I thought I'd hate this elevator at first, but it's kind of nice. It's good to have a different way to... Green spot. It's nice to have a new way to get around that doesn't require me just holding W. You know, the elevator in Welcome to the Game 2 actually, like, canonically does function. The player just can't take it. And I know because if you just... I went AFK once just looking through the peephole the entire time just to, like, get footage of Lucas when he comes. And if you do that, there's a 50-50 chance that he just comes from the right side of the hall, which means he's coming from the elevator. And, of course, you need to put 2 alert trip mines, or not trip mines, 2 security things, one on either side, so that you can hear which way he comes from. But yeah, now the elevator is actually functional. And there's no staircase. That's actually definitely a fire hazard. 63223. Okay. The lights will remain on this time. That door can stay open. That door can stay open. I don't know if there's a reason to close them, but I will just chill until I discover it. Right. Now, what valuables have you left out for me to steal? I'm sure that there is some degree of Easter eggs in this place that, you can get by clicking on stuff in the environment. You know, if you guys are seeing things in the cams that I am not reporting, or even things that you think might be important but don't know for sure, just let me know, because this is a collaborative effort between you and me. Oh shit. Lady, put some clothes on. I don't enjoy doing this, but the game is making me. What, is there a fucking beach nearby that you just came from? The fact that the first hour only requires 2 reports is super generous, because it means that I can get a bunch of more reports stacked up for later rollback time, or I can hack shit and make money. That AI camera scan thing would be really helpful, if only to, like, teach me what is to be reported. I wonder if the Shade will continue to give me a freebie. If there'll be another time where he says, I know this is a bad night, but you just missed your quota, you get one more chance. Because that would be crucial to the strategy, if I am allowed second chances. I do not yet think I've seen a door open. That's one of the possible things. Doors and windows can be found open. Wait, hang on. Is this an interactive screen where I can, like, look around in front of the computer? It is. Why would I do this? I can toggle a light. Wait, what's happening here? Wait, am I undercover? Secret meetings to shape the world? Reptilian sightings! Wait! I'm a conspiracy theorist. Maybe I'm not like a complete bad guy in this game. Maybe I'm actually like trying to embed myself and find shit out. That's very interesting. That's better than just being a piece of shit who's participating in like human trafficking and theft for money. These games always have very strange protagonists with very interesting motives. Package needs to be delivered to room 3C. You have 20 minutes to complete this delivery. Last time it was 45 minutes for a room that was closer. Shit. Okay, let's see if we can get one more report and then we'll go do it. Gosh, so many of these rooms have so much things going on. Nothing yet, and it's 10:44. I don't want to miss my quota, so we're not going to leave yet. Maybe I just need to be more judicious. Maybe I'm scrolling too fast. Because supposedly there's been like 10 events that have happened by now. Or at least 8 or 9. And I've missed a lot of them. Nothing's fucking happening. Oh, car keys. They're in a different position. I value, send. Are we happy? Good. Money. 3C. 63223, still the code. Let's go. Gonna be cutting it slightly close this time. Oh, look at that. Why was it so low? You know what? Should we test the rooftop brake thing? Because the fact that you can toggle it tells me that it must not just be suicide. I stepped on broken glass. Sneaky, sneaky. No, I'm not gonna mess with that right now. Let's not ruin a good thing. 3C is the room we take this to. Three C, right? Wait. Why can't I place the package? Did I not pick up the package? What's going on here? I don't know what to do. But we're kind of out of time now. A second elevator ride is gonna be... I don't have time for a second elevator ride. I'm just gonna get back to the computer. Do I get fired for missing a package? I hope not. Or maybe I can tell Lotus there's a package on the roof you can steal? Is that how Lotus works? Still don't know how Lotus works. I gotta start closing this thing behind me. It's like comedically bad that I keep doing that. I don't want to sprint while I check the room in case the Noir lady's here. (63223) still the same code. You failed to deliver it in time. Oh, that's why. Shit. Oh, and it looks like... Okay, you can... Oh, that's right. You can miss 3 of them, though, before you're fired. Car keys are taken care of. Okay, is there anything in here that's easy? Oh, open door. I was just about to say, I've never seen anything on these cameras. Oh, my signal has changed now, though. What floor did I leave it on? Shit. I would like to fix that. How many reports do I need? 3? I need, yeah, 3 more. I need 4 total for the second hour. You know what? I don't need this camera. Fucking nothing ever happens on that camera. I'll repair it when I get my VPN back up. Blood! Okay, get back on that. Has someone just been murdered here? People, body parts, blood. I'm very curious to see how that's gonna go away after I report it. Okay, let's go see about fixing the VPN. I want to say I was on the 6th floor. No higher than the 6th floor. We'll see. Possibly the 5th floor then. No noirs in the hall. Okay, now we have to... Well, that's green. God, I'm so certain that there's gonna be a jump scare in this game where someone just fucking runs at you from the dark in an elevator. And it's gonna be fucking awful. Okay, so I think I'm gonna begin checking for the noir in every room, because I just have no way of knowing where there will appear. Easy repair. Okay. Poor dude. Okay. Fuck, man. Fuck. It's hard. I don't think I've gotten past the second night yet. I mean, it's hard, but the path is there. I can get better. And honestly, I think I'll put up this first episode before I take any more suggestions from you guys. Fuck, man, I also just recognized this menu theme. This is the Welcome to the Game 1 music. It's a reprisal. That's so fucking cool. I wonder if the same guy does all the music, because he fucking kills it. Anyways, Dead Signal. This is Dead Signal. I'm gonna go ahead and just answer a question that I've gotten a lot from a lot of people, which is that, are you going to make a video on Dead Signal, or even Welcome to the Game 3, like you did on Welcome to the Game 2? The tentative answer is no, I am not planning to do that, and the reason is because my video about Welcome to the Game 2 was just as much about the story outside of the game as it was the story in the game. And I don't think there's going to be another story like that in these other games. So I won't rule it out, because I know a lot of people want to see that happen. But I can promise you it is not on my radar right now to make a video essay on these games again. However, I am going to play them. That is 100% on my radar. And I'm actually really enjoying this one to begin with. So thank you so much for watching. I'll be back at it again very soon. It's October 5th as I record this. And October 17th, Welcome to the Game 3 comes out. I probably won't be the first to upload it. I definitely won't be the first to beat it. I may not even beat it. We'll see how hard it is, but I promise you I will play it. See you guys later. Vote for Holt.